Hi, I'm Professor Bracey Deegan, and I'll be teaching the Strategy and Management Problem Solving course in the fall. The emphasis in this class is the analytical methods that allow for diagnosis of issues in the strategic area, as well as the formulation of strategy and the subsequent implementation. So you'll be dissecting the issues, understanding the tools that are necessary in order to come to your options, and then from there, formulating strategies and understanding how to execute them and what are the risks and implications. During the course of the semester, you'll learn to think as a strategist. It's a useful skill for those that are considering a career in business or that are going into the social sector, because strategy pervades everything. I come to this area with deep experience in financial services, consulting, industry, and the social sector. And so I'll bring my experiences and my war stories from Textron, McKinsey, Deloitte, OPIC, Plan, and Textron. The course is structured much as it was last year, and there are four main areas. The first is diagnosis and analysis. What do you need to understand in order to really get a grasp on what your customers need, what the industry dynamics are, and what your competitors are doing? You'll understand what tools are available to you, as well as what of those tools is most appropriate. The second area that you'll cover is the synthesis and the strategy development itself. What are your options? What are your options both offensively and defensively? Are you going to adapt or disrupt? Are you going to aggregate? Are you going to arbitrage short-term opportunities? Are you going to play defensively with a frontal attack on your competition? Or are you going to collaborate with them to strategic advantage? The third area that you're going to cover is execution and alignment. Do you have the core capabilities that you need in order to execute this strategy? Is your organization aligned to execute? And if not, how long will it take you in order to develop those capabilities? And fourth and finally, you're going to understand the implications and the risks associated with a particular strategic choice. What are the risks internally and externally? What's the implications for your shareholders and for your stakeholders? With that, you should have the tools, the approaches, the perspectives that you need in order to start thinking like a strategist. In terms of assignments, the assignments are designed not only to help you think like a strategist, but also talk and write like one. So you'll have an opportunity to share your ideas in the classroom setting. In addition, you'll have the opportunity to communicate in short and long-term memos and PowerPoints, the latter PowerPoints being in the midterm and the final exam. In some cases, you'll actually role play. So you'll be acting like a CEO, or like a consultant, or like an operating manager that has to execute the strategy. The midterm is a case study, a case analysis, and last year's was pretty fun. And your final is a murder board in which you get to act like a CEO, presenting your strategy to a board of directors. That board is pulled from some pretty illustrious practitioners, some actual CEOs, so they've done it and they have insight on how to do it. Class time is divided between a little bit of exposition in the first part that gives you fundamentals for the particular subject area, and then we go into case studies and we'll actually dissect the case and engage. It's a pretty lively conversation, so sitting on your hands or nodding off in class is not an option. Engagement is the watchword here. If last semester is any indication, we had a good time. We challenged each other's thinking, including mine, because as much as anything, good strategy is art more than it is science. And so there's always an opportunity to learn. So I hope you will join me. If you're actually interested in the workshop and would like more information, please check out our syllabus online, or you can send me an email at abraceydeegan@yahoo.com. That's ABRACEYDEEGAN @yahoo.com. Look forward to seeing you next year. Take care.